I did some decorating in the room of requirement after last time. I put these in here on screen. Oh yeah, these are right. I think I'll do a lot of the decorating in here off screen because I don't think everybody wants to see it. And if you do, just make a comment and if I get enough comments like, oh no, keep it, I'll keep it in. But yeah, I didn't do much in here. I just deleted the majority of the stuff in here. Oh wait, I never finished doing the walls. Well, shit, too late. I should have done this.
Repair.
Actually, you know what? Alright, that's better. I like the botanical look I'm going for in here. Also representing Hufflepuff. This one might have to... Nah. For now, I can set it going. Alright. Oh yeah, I also put this picture of a Niffler in here because I thought it was cute. It's a giant picture of a Niffler. While I was in here, I also think I got another side assignment to do from a teacher. Yeah, Madame Kagawa is another one. Arresto Momentum and Flipendo. I will do this one, however, from Garlic real quick. Can I just use them in here? Yes, I can. Oh, now I can just go back to Garlic. Did I get my... yes I did, okay. I really would be interested in seeing how, other people, like, fill this room out, because I know this is one of the biggest things that's going to be, like, one of the biggest areas in this game is going to be personalized.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, she's not in here. She's over there. This one just said go. Oh yeah, I also got the 4th spell diamond thing. Flipendo.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just plants, please.
That was Depulso, that was not Flipendo. I think I like that better than Depulso, honestly. Nice.
Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me. Well done. I might...
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. he'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
It's almost comical.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
You got it, Professor. Alrighty. Next up was... What was this one from, Togawa? I can do that. Oh yeah, and the, I think the issue with the last video of me saying the controls were sticking, I think that was just the fact that I'd been playing all day, and the controller was starting to get tired, because now it's working just fine. And it was also doing it while I was trying to... I checked like one or two other things, and it was still doing the stick in the controller, so... Yeah, I think maybe just don't use your PlayStation 5 for like 12 hours out of a day. I might as well do this one real quick. Like, see, I've already got it back. Now I'm already rolling with it. I also, out of curiosity, Googled it and found out that I need to take Beast class before the Vivarium's unlocked, which is fair. What the hell? Oh, it's a... okay.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
That's the boundaries of the map. I'm getting better hang of flying. Speed is key!
There we go.
Oh, that is rather far. I can just do it here. I can just flew to here real quick.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Oh yeah, what was it? Is Pulso? No, it was, there it is, yeah. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Haha! Oh shit, I let go of the thing, that's what happened. Come on, there's a puzzle over here for you. I need to start doing more of these so I can increase my inventory. Leviosa. Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. There.
What's that? Settled.
Heyo. I have a straw from an earlier Arby's order. Don't ask why I ordered Arby's, I regret it already. And that's working out so much better for drinking while I have the, that's working out so much better for drinking than having to move the mic out of the way. Okay, that's not me sucking at Broom. That's not the game this time, that's just me, for some reason, being dumb with... Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's how you start me. Doink. 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 Doink.
That's it.
Oh, hello. This place looks not fun.
What's that?
I don't know.
Revelio.
You tell me what it is.
If I hear one more, I get mixed up in this doing Rookwood. It could feed a beast, or it can feed you.
I prefer the latter.
Revelio. Accio.
Flipendo. Glacius. I've got so many new spells and I haven't had a chance to try any of them out. Defendo. Ow. Confringo. Mandrake.
What are you folks on?
Ow.
For me.
I heard that. Oh shit, ow.
I'm not done with you.
I thought I did that. Ow. Is that Reducto?
Where did you go, coward?
Accio. Stupefy.
Leviosa.
Impressive.
Incendio.
Long spell.
Where did he go?
Confringo.
This has become
Stupefy.
Perfect.
Oh, hello. What was that? Stupefy.
Incendio.
You guys shouldn't have so many fucking barrels around. Bite me! Flipendo! What was that? You want to come over here and say that?
Incendio.
Incendio!
Expelliarmus.
I've seen you.
Leviosa.
Stop that right now.
Confringo. I did it. And an ashwinder, no less.
Don't sound so surprised, me.
Revelio.
Definitely starting to be able to hold my own without needing to flub as much as I do sometimes. This new one I put together is pretty good. Fucking Flipendo, Glacius, Confringo, and the Defendo.
Revelio.
There it is. Nope.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, well, I'll come back for you later, buddy.
Revelio.
Oh, I bet that's one of the magical beasts you can save.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well.
Excuse me, sir, I was lost. I was wondering if you could tell me where to go. Yeah, I know you heard something.
The beasts are safer now.
Oh, that guy's like dead. Like he faded away into ash. That guy is dead. He Voldemorted. Yep. Kerchunk. I need to figure out. I think I need like a loom or something like that to do that stuff. Anything up here? No? Alright. That was not what I meant to do. That was indeed what I meant to do, however. This is still like amazing and beautiful and fun. Alright, I'm just gonna fast travel back to the castle. I have to mark that one down in my memory. That Hogwarts. Yep, deck down here at her office. Flying long class. Or flying class long, whatever. How the fuck you pronounce it? I might change Levioso up with something. What's she teaching me again?
Welcome back.
Oh,
Have you finished your assignments?
I remember what it is. It's,
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. And you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Arresto momentum.
Very good. I recommend...
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto momentum.
I was literally just thinking that I should try to find something to replace Levioso with.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck.
I make me
I
own
was
look.
betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
You're cool. I like you. Alrighty. That's Outpost. For some reason I always think that's quests. Workable Rackham's Trial. Dress for Adventure. What's down here? Ah, yeah, combat. Ooh. Protectors Ensemble. That don't look bad. Alright, Professor, let's do this. I need the world map, not Hogsmeade.
Travel broadens the mind.
Yeah.
This place is...
Arrest them. If it isn't Nora Treasure, come.
Incendio. Accio.
Afraid to take a hit.
Ow!
Arresto momentum.
What was that about being...
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Okay, well, yep, he is burned to death. Talk shit, get hit, boys.
Over here.
Hello, Professor.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way.
What do I get from completing this? Nothing. It's nothing tells me.
I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it.
Quickly now.
Ooh!
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Is that just a, yeah, it's just one of these. Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Money! Money!
Something here. Ramrock said so. Afraid to fight?
Petrificus Totalis.
Alrighty.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock. Revelio.
I will draw blood.
Oh, you will now, will you?
Arresto Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Doink!
Arresto Revelio.
Bonk!
Get away with
Accio.
it.
Accio.
Back you!
Incendio.
Incendio! I'm getting good at this.
I'd wager this mess is the fault of time, not goblins.
Revelio.
Ooh, there we go.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Ooh,
It's locked.
never mind.
An
Yes.
unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Hello, Hamura. Sorry, Brim. It's nice in here.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
And then you come along and kick them over.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.